morning and welcome our online civics lectures. Hope you all are enjoying our lectures. Okay, before start our civics subject, I would like to recap our history. What did we learn? We learn lesson number 1, sources of history. Second, we learn India before the times of Shivaji Maharaj. And third lesson, we learn religious synthesis. Now let's see about the civics. Civics subject is not new for you. Till the 6th standard, it was in the book. Now let's see civics. Before start civics first chapter, I would like to introduce contents. So there are 6 contents. There are 6 chapters in civics. Let's see which are they. The lesson number first is Introduction to our Constitution. Second is Preamble to the Constitution. Third, Feature of the Constitution. Now see, first 3 lessons are related to the Constitution. And we'll see in the first chapter what is the Constitution. The fourth is Fundamental Rights Part 1. Fifth is Fundamental Rights Part 2. And the sixth is Directive Principles of State Policy and Fundamental Duties. Now let's see lesson number 1. Or chapter number 1, Introduction of our Constitution. So everyone should open their books, page number 63. Chapter number 1, Introduction to our Constitution. So first I will read the first para. In the civics textbooks of the previous classes, we saw many reasons why rules are necessary in our lives. We follow norms and rules in order that the activities in the family, our school, our village, or city are carried out smoothly. There are no rules in a family. However, there are norms about the behavior of members in a family. There are rules in a school regarding admission, uniforms, and studies. Different competitions also have their own rules. The administration of our village or city is also carried out in accordance with rules. Similarly, the administration of our country is carried out through a system of rules. The rules regarding family, school, village, or city are limited in nature, but the rules or provisions about the administration of a country are much wider in scope. Now let's see what is important things in this para. The first thing, we understand that rules are very important in our life. Like this way, rules are important to the family, rules are important to the city, village, or school. Like this way, we need rules for the run of our administration for the country. Now let's see that in the previous classes, in the 6th standard, we saw many reasons why rules are necessary in our life. So for that we follow many norms and rules. Norms means also rules in order to that activity in a family. Okay, in family, written rules are not there, that we are not writing rule chart in the house, but indirectly many rules are there. So that is the rules we are following in the family. Like this way, there are many rules in the school also, or in village and city are carried out smoothly. Let's see, this is image of village and this is image of city. We need many rules for the administration in the administration of our village and city. So it should be carried out smoothly. For that purpose, like this way, we need rules in family. Look at this, it is our family constitution, means it is indirectly rules. Okay, for example, we always tell the truth, we always clean up after ourselves. Okay, then we take good care of any toys and our toys and things. Like this way, there are many rules and regulation at our homes, and we are following it for our house or our family members, and everything should be run smoothly. Like this way, rules are there in school also, in the class. Do you remember every year in our class we are writing some class rules? Okay, that is also important. Why the rules are there? Because our classwork should be run smoothly. Like this way, in the village and in the city, we need many rules. Same, we need rules and regulation in the school, school administration, or in the school. For example, if you see the diary, we can get the information and rules about the admission, then uniform and study. Like this way, different competition also have their own rules. So same, the rules of the school, village and family and cities are limited in nature, but the rules we need to run our country, for that in the wider in scope. So what is important in this para, that rules are necessary to ensure smooth conduct of activities in our lives. Then we follow norms. Norms means also called the rules in family, and rules our village, city and school. The administration of our country is carried out through a system of rules. Without rules, we cannot run our administration smoothly. Now let's see the next. Okay, do you wish to ask question that puzzles Samir and Vandana? Okay, where can we find all rules according to which the administration of the country is carried out? Yes, let's see. For the school rule we can get in the school. Village rule we can get the village office. But where can we find all the rules according to which the administration of the country is carried out? And second, who makes those rules? And it is binding on us to follow them. It is compulsory for us to follow them. These all questions are there in your mind. See whether you find the answer to this question in the following text. Now let's see where we can get the administration means rules according to administration of our country. Let's see the meaning of constitution. Here is the new word, constitution. The book in which all provisions regarding the administration of a country are mentioned together in a systematic way is called a constitution. This makes the constitution a written document of the provisions related to the administration of the country. Okay, what is important given here? Let's see. First I will read the full para. Government is established by the representative elected by the people. It is born to carry out the administration of the country as per the provisions of the constitution. The rules and provisions in the constitutions are the basic or fundamental law of the land. While making law, the government is bound to follow the constitution. If it does not do so, then the judiciary can declare those laws null and void or unconstitutional. Okay, what is important given here? Let's see. This is the image of constitution. This is the book of constitution. Here is given the meaning of constitution. What is the constitution? Constitution is a book in which all the provisions regarding the administration of a country are mentioned together in a systematic way. So this is the book. Here we can get all the rules according to the administration of the country. Okay, then Constitution is a fundamental law of the land. The representative elected by the people are bound to carry out the administration of the country as per the provisions of the Constitution. All of you know that our country is democratic country. We are elect our representative and then they are making law, they are making rules, regulation or law for us, for our life should run smoothly. So if these elected people, if they will not follow the rules and regulation, and if they make, while making the laws, the government is bound to follow the constitution, and if it does not do so, then our Supreme Court or our judiciary means court or judge, they can declare that these laws are null. Null means what? They are unconstitutional. Means in our India, constitution is the supreme. In our India, constitution is supreme. Even prime minister or president, they cannot make their own laws without base of constitution. Okay, if they can make it, then it is called unconstitutional. It can be avoided. Nobody can follow that rules. So judiciary has been given power to declare the laws which do not observe the provisions of the constitution as unconstitutional. It is null. It is called null. So I hope you understood it. Now let's see, this is the image of constitution. Constitution is a book in which all the provisions regarding the administration of a country are mentioned together in a systematic way. Okay, let's see the next. What is the provisions in the constitutions? Okay, the provision in the constitutions are about different things, that is citizenship, the right of citizens, the relationship between citizens and the state, subjects of the law to be made by the governments, election, restrictions on government and jurisdiction of the state, etc. Almost all countries have accepted the principle of governance according to a constitution, yet the nature of the constitution of different countries is different. There are differences of history, social structures, culture, traditions, etc. between the countries. Similarly, their needs or objectives also might be different. Each country tried to create a constitution that is not only suit to its needs and objectives, but also is in turn with its distinct nature. Okay, let's see what is important in it. The constitution contains, what is the provisions regarding in the constitution? The citizenships we need. Okay, what is important in the constitution? Which provisions are important in constitution? They are citizenship, the rights of citizenship, the rights of the citizens. We all are citizens. Citizen means we all people, those are living in India, they all are called Indian citizen. So we need means what is the provisions are there in the constitution? It is the citizenship and the rights of the citizen. Then a relation between citizen and the state, this all, and the power of the jurisdiction. Jurisdiction means like a court or judges. Then and the restriction on the power of the government. Okay, this constitution is always keeping restriction to the power of the government and election, etc. These all are the importance. These all are the important different things are there in the provisions, in the contents provision regarding to the constitution. Now, the principle of governance according to the provisions of the constitution is accepted by almost all country. Almost all countries have accepted the principle of governance according to a constitution. Yet the nature of the constitution of different countries is different. Each constitution is distinct in nature as it creates to suit its needs and objective, and due to difference in history, social structure and the cultural tradition. Now let's see the page number 64. Do you know the administration of countries like America means USA and England UK is carried out as per their respective constitution, but these two constitutions are different. The American Constitution came into force in 1789. It is a written constitution and has only 7 articles. Even after 225 years, the American government followed the same constitution. England has a long history of several centuries. The rules of running the country here are found in the form of conventions, norms and traditions, yet they are followed meticulously. The Magna Carta of 1215 marks the beginning of the development of the English Constitution. Even though there are certain written rules, the English Constitution is considered to be primarily unwritten. Okay, now let's see here what is important given. All the country have their own constitution. Here are they given the 2 important countries name. The administration countries like America, USA and England. These are also have the respective constitution, but these 2 constitutions are totally different. If you can see the constitution of America, first see the American Constitution. It came in the force in 1789. It came in 1789. This is USA, and it is written constitution and has only 7 articles. Has 7 articles, and even this constitution is 225 years old. Okay, the American government followed the same constitution. They did not change it. The second country is England. England also has a long history of several centuries, but rules of the running the country here are found in the forms of the conventions, norms and traditions. Okay, here we can see this England constitution is unwritten constitution. So what is different between written and unwritten constitution? A written constitution means here the constitution is supreme, means according to the constitution whatever the rules or whatever the provisions are there, we are following to running our government. To run our government, we are following the constitution rules. We are giving respect to the constitution. It means in that country where there is written constitution, there constitution is supreme, and but in the unwritten constitution, parliament is supreme and the constitution is below to parliament. Okay, so hope you understand it. Now let's see, that is the Magna Carta of 1215 marks the beginning of the development of the England constitution, the rights against an oppressive rulers that were started in England in the 1215. So that is the beginning of the constitution, even though there are the certain written rules in, but the England constitution is considered to be primarily unwritten. I told you written and unwritten differences. Hopes you understood it. Now today we'll stop here, and the next lesson we will learn about necessity of a constitution, what is administration, and background to the making of our constitution. Okay, now today's your homework. You read this lesson at least till whatever I taught you. So you read it till do you know. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.